Morning everyone. This video is a quick one on expanding and improving your vocabulary. For your AQA English Language question 5, vocabulary pops up on the mark scheme twice, so it's pretty important. In this video, we're going to look at ways to describe smells. No matter what your creative writing scenario is, you can always discuss smells. It's one of your 5 senses, but not one that people think of straight away when it comes to description. For more GCSE revision videos, make sure you subscribe to this channel. I'll put a link to the slides below. Let's get started. First up is putrid. It means very unpleasant, particularly when something is rotten or decaying, so it's a good one to use when replacing the word rotten, as in a putrid smell emanating from the carcass, as opposed to the rotten smell. You can replace the word smelly with fetid. Fetid is an adjective meaning smelling extremely unpleasant, so it works as a direct swap with smelly, but it's a much better word for gaining vocabulary points. Malodorous comes from a combination of the prefix mal, which means bad or evil, as in words like malevolent, malcontent or malignant, and the suffix odorous, which means smelling, so the word literally means bad smelling or evil smelling. It's an easy one to remember and is much better than stinking or stinky. You can replace a strong smell with a pungent smell. Pungent isn't necessarily good or bad by definition, however it's commonly used to describe something that smells so strong and so overpowering that it's basically unpleasant. Nauseating isn't too uncommon, it just means giving you a feeling of sickness, so you can replace the sickly scented perfume with a nauseating perfume. A pleasant one now, ambrosial can replace the word delicious. It means extremely pleasant. In the ancient Greek myths, ambrosia was the food of the gods, so ambrosial is the adjective form of that, so it can mean smelling or tasting so pleasing that it's fit for the gods. Quite a good one to keep in your vocabulary bank. A sharp smell can replace with a piquant smell, which just means pleasantly sharp or appetizing, as in the bland food was improved by the piquant sauce. Disgusting can be replaced with rancid. Rancid is used primarily to describe things that have gone off, like food that's gone stale, for instance. And another positive one is aromatic, basically meaning a pleasant scent. This can be used to describe anything from perfumes to trees. Now, when you expand and improve your vocabulary, it can make a huge difference to your writing. It can take an average piece of writing up a notch, to the next level. Let's look at this example where we use some of the words from today's video. Aromatic smells and ambrosial memories danced in the botanist's mind as he held the package. It had been months since he first inhaled the piquant scent of Cananga odorata, what his guide had called the perfume tree. Now he had some for himself. With quivering fingers, he tentatively peeled back the paper wrapping the parcel, slowly. Bit by bit, he wanted to savour the moment. The parcel was late, he'd been waiting weeks. Then the anticipation got too much for him, and he ripped it open. A rancid, viscous sludge oozed into his lap as nauseating waves knocked him back. He began to gag. This was not what he ordered. The putrid smell was too much for him. The malodorous stench of evil overcame him. Then, the floor seemed to get closer and closer as he lost consciousness. And that's all for today's video. I hope you found it useful. Thanks for watching, and happy revising.